See how far away I can get this thing. Not too far. I'm attached by wire. I guess I don't really need it for this. I was trying to give you a shot of me, but I guess you can see enough to know if I'm moving. So there's a thing that it's one of the books I'm reading. Talked about doing a 5-minute meditation. Not necessarily meditation from there, what they were saying, but just sit still for 5 minutes. It's more about just kind of trying to increase awareness of yourself and your body, and kind of like a self-control kind of thing. My face itches and stuff. You're not supposed to do this anymore because of COVID, but nobody's here and I'm not sick, so my face itches. I'm going to rub it with my hand. Okay, riveting video. Now, to make it even more riveting, I'm going to sit still for 5 minutes and not move at all. That's the intention. Look at the camera. And I guess you're going to watch me sit still for 5 minutes. Or maybe you can join me if you'd like to try this out yourself. I'm going to set a timer on my phone, and then I'm going to sit still like this. I'll show you. Like that. I'm going to sit as still as I can for 5 minutes. The purpose of which is to increase my awareness of my physical being, my existence, my experience in the world, and to control it. If I have an impulse to move or to scratch my face itching or whatever the case may be, I'm going to deny that or accept that it is without meeting whatever the request is of the body. I'm going to just sit for 5 minutes and maybe think about something or not. So we'll call it a 5-minute silence meditation. You're welcome to join me if you'd like, or skip off the video if you haven't already, because this is probably going to be pretty boring. We'll see. And then afterwards, I'll tell you what I think. So I'm about to start, and then I'm going to start. I'm going to add I'm going to start it at 5 minutes and 15 seconds, and then that way I can settle in, and I won't move again until the alarm goes off. This is going to be stupid, but let's do it. I feel like the weakest possible version of the LA Beast right now. If you don't know who he is, look him up. It's hilarious. All right, here we go. I'm going to laugh. It's not in 5 minutes yet, so I'm okay. But I think I'm going to guess. I got 7 seconds left. My guess is that I'm going to bust into laughter after about a minute and a half. Let's see. That was startling. My eyes were uncomfortable. If I had kept my eyes closed, it probably wouldn't have been as problematic, or maybe it would have been more of a problem. I don't know. But otherwise, I didn't really feel it wasn't that difficult to sit still for 5 minutes. If you were paying attention, I did start to laugh a little bit. I don't know what time it was, but probably after a minute or so. But it was quick. I was able to stifle it, so I didn't feel like I broke up too much of my stillness. But I didn't move. I didn't feel uncomfortable. So that's cool. I'll have to try 10 minutes. Ready? No, I'm just kidding. I'll do that on my own time. But I did. I think the first thing I became aware of was tension in my jaw. Like I felt like I needed to move my jaw because I always talk so much and I wasn't talking, and that's a problem. I have to pay attention to that. I wonder if I talk to myself when I'm not with anybody and I just don't realize it. So that was interesting. And then the other thing was there's a lot of noises in this office. I could hear my computer humming, and there's the heat transfer air thing in here that's always loud, and you can hear that, I'm sure. And I can hear the white noise machine I have in my waiting room on the other side of the wall here. So all those things became louder when I wasn't attending to anything else. But staring at the camera on this thing made my eyes feel tired, and made like stuff started to shift around a little bit. So, but otherwise, I don't know. Anyway, being still is a good thing. It can help tune you into other things. When you stop paying attention, stop noticing the things we normally pay attention to, we can start to notice other things. And I think probably in a different context than sitting here in a chair in front of a camera, it might have been a more meaningful thought experiment. But I was just curious if I could sit still for 5 minutes. And apparently I can. Here's proof. Well, I guess not technically, because I did laugh a little bit. So I have to reset the clock on that one. But yeah. So this is what happens when I make videos every day and then take 2 days off and realize now it's the weekend. So I got to have some things to post. And I don't really have enough time to think of anything or to flesh out any of the ideas I have. So it's a good time, right? Okay. I'll make it up to you next time. Bye.